Guys, it's Melissa from the Hug Strap and from the Dirty Healers. I am just trying to do a small video today. I wanted to teach you guys how to do some chunking. So I just finished the Allegheny Ukulele Soiree in Altoona, Pennsylvania this weekend, and one of the comments I frequently get is that people want to learn how to strum like I do, because I have kind of a weird strum. I tend to go with the rhythm of the song, so I thought maybe I would break down how I do this in like a few segments of videos. So one of the first things you have to know is how to chunk, because I do a lot of that. And the other thing I'm going to teach you is something that I'm not sure a lot of other ukulele teachers teach, and I'm not even sure that it's conventional at all. It's kind of something I just do, and maybe all the other ukulele teachers in the world will be like, no, that's not the way you strum. But if you want to strum like me, this is how I get my sound, so I'm going to share it with you anyway. And you can strum like them the rest of the time. Anyway, so what I'm going to start with first is I'm going to teach you how to use all four fingers to strum. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your ukulele, make sure you are nice and comfortable and you're holding it the way you like to hold it. You don't necessarily have to make a chord for this, although it always sounds nice. You can also just mute the strings by kind of laying your fingers gently across them. And you can just drop your fingers. So see, I take all four fingers and I kind of roll them along the... And that's how I do the majority of my strumming, because I like a nice, loud, percussive strum. Some people would like to use just one finger or maybe two fingers, and that's fine. If you can get a good sound on it, it's great. I find that I want something a little bit more loud, a little more biting, so I tend to use all four fingers. So that's the start, okay? So that's the beginning of it, and you want to make sure that you're always going in time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so the next part is that we're going to do going down with 4, up with a thumb. So down. All right, and then we're going to add the chunk. Okay, so the chunk is just muting the strings with your hand. So I'm going to teach it to you like this. I'm going to show you what it sounds like, and then I'll get to the chunking part. You're going to go, so down, up, down, and then I'm going to slap. Down, up, slap. So when I do it in time, it's... And then it sounds like you have a nice little groove. So it's down, up with the thumb, down with all fingers, but you do a slap with the palm of your hand. So down, up, pump. Down, up, pump. Down, up, pump. Down, up. And so once you get up to speed, it goes. And it's a little less obvious, I guess. Like you just kind of make it a little bit slower. But in the beginning, it's going to sound a little weird, and you have to really over-exaggerate it so you can get it right. So it's down, up, pump, down, up. And then once you get comfortable, you can start adding in other chords. So that's not too hard. I definitely recommend, if you're struggling like trying to put both together, just concentrate on one thing. So always muting your strings is a good way to do it, and that's how I learned how to do a lot of strums. There's a lot of teachers on the internet who teach you how to do that. Like if you're doing a triplet strum, it's much easier to hear it when you're not focusing on the other noises that happen, like if you're not fretting your chords properly. So it's good to just hear that rhythm. Because one of the things I also find is a lot of uke players really struggle with the rhythm part. And it's really important. It's going to make your playing sound so much better if you can just get the timing right and get a nice, good strum. So it goes down, up, bump, down, up, bump, down, up, bump, down, up, bump, down, up, bump. Great. All right, so that's the first of this series, and I will have another one coming right up after this. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, or if there's something that was a little unclear you'd like me to clear up. I'm happy to do a follow-up video. All right, thanks.